Hey everyone, LaserGician here for video number 4 on Master Series Qualifiers week number 1. We're going to be playing iLikePasta's Token Crusader. It's a deck that goes wide, aims to use a plethora of buffs to try and overwhelm the opponent early and close out the game. This is a fantastic starting. So we're just gotta go fast on this because that's how Crusader do. We're going to assume that they're on Rage Ebonheart, which means they're probably not going to have a ton to do for the first couple turns. They might have a good amount of like guards, maybe some tree minders, maybe some barrow stalkers. But for the most part, we're going to have a pretty okay time just forging ahead. Getting 2 steel scimitars is kind of a bummer. This is not the best hand. It's not exactly a brick hand, but it's not really good either. We would love to see a resolute ally. Okay, so we have to trade into that. Second Orc Clan Captain is pretty good. We want to keep the yellow alive because we have a lot of effects that benefit having yellow creatures. Particularly, we have the guy that draws off of having yellow creatures. I forget the name offhand. It's, right, Priest of the Eight. Priest of the Eight means it says that if you have 2 or 2 other yellow creatures, then you get to draw a card, which is super, super nice. But this is exactly what Token Crusader wants to have happen. You just go really, really hard on killing them as quickly as you can. Getting this out now is great for if we draw Divine Fervor. We might as well just Dawnbreaker because it's Magicka efficient and puts on the most pressure. Thankfully, they have not hit any runes so far, or prophecies rather. And we have lethal with Steel Scimitar if they can't clear that. Okay, so they have a guard. We have plenty of potential lethal draws here. Eastwatch Crusader gives us a redraw, which is just as good. Ooh, Crusader's Assault is really close. I'm going to save it. The Scimitar, that is, in case we need to buff up something so that Crusader's Assault can actually proc. Okay. Okay. We will have it on this. We have all of the damage we could need between Assault and Steel Scimitar, and we can skip the rune very comfortably. There we go! Token Crusader doing Token Crusader things. That was a nice, clean, quick victory, doing exactly what we want it to do in a matchup where we expect it to go off well. They're a late game focused deck, we're an early game focused deck, we expect to have the edge. They didn't have any big guards like no Barrow Stalkers, no Dark Guardians, no Thorn Hist Mages, and we were able to just put on a lot of pressure and take it home. So yeah, that's Token Crusader. Very strong archetype, has been for a long time. You should expect to see this at least in some variation, probably every week in the Masters qualifiers, if not in the top 8, at least in the open pool. So this is a deck to look out for if you are going to be playing. And if you're going to be watching, then you should be at least aware of what's going on, because you're going to see it a lot. So that's the last video for this week's Qualifier Series video. When we are done with the next week of qualifiers, so in a couple days, when a new qualifier goes on, I will be casting again, which I am super excited for. And then next week, Monday through Thursday, we will have 4 more videos using decks that came from that week's qualifiers. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on that. Like and comment because it really does help a lot more than you think. And until the next time, I will see you later.